Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Jose Barrera with Food Films Network. I hope you like the video, like and subscribe. Alright, and here we go with all the ingredients I'm going to use today. Here we have our chicken. There's still this tendon in it. I'm going to show you how to remove it pretty easily. We have onion, green pepper, butter. You could use whatever butter you want to your liking. We have right here a sriracha sandwich sauce. It's not as spicy as regular sriracha. You could use either sriracha or this in the video, whatever y'all want. And but yeah, and it has different seasonings and whatnot, hence the different color in it. And I just like it. It tastes really good, and I think it'll be really good with this today. We got some cheddar jack cheese, you know. We got some small tortillas, salt, pepper, and this right here is probably the most important thing today is the Carlo Rossi Chablis wine. You could get this wine in different brands other than this one. I just found this one real quick and I picked it up. You can get the Franzia one as well, and there's other brands out there. But Franzia is probably the one that I use the most because at my job as well. Because right now, of course, I'm an employed cook and whatnot, chef. So there's that. I already pulled the tendon out of these two right here. And basically, this is the tendon right here. These are very small. You could it'd be better if you did it with a little more bigger breast, but here you go. You take a fork, you slide the tendon to the back of the fork, and you know, you hold that down with a paper towel. You grab, and oh, you need a good grip on that thing. And basically, there you go. Pull the tendon out. You see that? Yep. You do that to all of them. And boom. Alrighty, here we go. So I took all the tendons out of this chicken right here, and I lightly seasoned it with salt and pepper. And also right here I got a pot going, and with some butter in it, just heating up a little bit on like medium low. Over here I broke down the onion and the pepper, and basically just chop it up. You could do it julienne style, and the knife, you know, I have a Farberware. I got this at Walmart. It doesn't matter. I have a different video on different knives that I use at work and whatnot. It's definitely not this. I use more quality at work and whatnot. But this for now, for home use, this works. But here we go. Something simple. I don't know if I'm gonna use that whole onion. That was a pretty big onion. But right now we're gonna take it over here. We're just gonna, you know, drop it in there. And julienne, this is the style julienne where you know, it gets into layers and layers then like that. This, and whenever you're cutting a pepper, this right here, if you go to cut it this way, I prefer you don't hack at it, because this gets slick, and depending on how good you are, you might cut yourself. So use this grainy side, and you could either do julienne or just, you know, do one of these things. But when you do that, it doesn't really break apart. So just make sure you're getting up in there. And this right now is just going to be for me and my wife. The kids do not eat these things, and if they do, if you want to cook for your kids, just make it smaller, I guess, cubed up. There you go. There we go, and basically we're just going to wait till this gets down to, basically starts to get soft right here, if you take a look inside here. And then I'm gonna add the wine. So let's just wait, let's see. Alright, YouTube. Right now we got our peppers and onions. They're getting soft. They're not to the liking I want, but that's perfect. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of the white wine and show you guys how much. It's not much at all. Alright, here we go. That's about that much for right now. If it needs more, you know, go to adjust, you know. That's the glory about cooking. You could always adjust. But let that do its thing in there, you know. There's no seasoning in here, just the butter and the white wine. You want this to be as natural as possible because you get a lot of flavors from onions and veggies and all types of stuff like this. It releases great flavor. For the chicken, that's the stuff that we're going to be seasoning, and then it's going to be coated with all this stuff and whatnot. So yeah. Alright, it's all getting softer and softer. Once you see this, kick on your oven to 400, let that preheat for a little bit, and just keep it on to the end of the video. So of course you're done cooking. So right now I've had my oven on to 400 for about 10 minutes right now. I think it's good. These veggies are looking good. And yep, there's a good amount of liquid at the bottom, not too much, about a few millimeters high. I'm gonna let the rest do its work in the oven. Alright, right now I'm gonna throw this stuff in the oven. Here we go. Like that. And of course, guys, you can throw any of these stuff as long as there's no rubber and stuff on it. This I wouldn't throw in the oven. There's a rubber handle on this one right here. Thanks, babe, for turning it on for me. And now the chicken. I put butter in the pan already. It's getting all hot and sizzly. This chicken right here, I'm gonna toss it in. And alright, boom. Toss this. Wash my hands. Alrighty, hands are washed. Always wash your hands. And since I'm using this utensil right here to grab raw chicken and flip it, after I flip it, I'm of course clean it. You know, you want to stay as healthy as possible, and you know, food sanitary safe and shit. So let's go. Here we go, we got our chicken cooking and whatnot. I'm not going to touch them, let it do its thing. This is for my daughters, don't pay mind to this. I'm going to take some chicken out and add it for them because I don't think they're going to like the sriracha too much. I'm not going to test that out and ruin their dinner. But right here, we got the veggies getting all nice and soft. You see that? Look how soft they are already. I'm going to give this a little more time. But yeah, just let that in there. It has a great smell to it right now. Amazing. The wine gives this stuff an amazing flavor. How much do you think we're eating?
That right there.
Alright. And right now, everybody, I'm going to add this right here. Start off with a light amount. You don't want to overdo things. It smells really good. Like a buffalo-y type of smell, buffalo chicken type of smell. Let that do its thing, you know, let that cook. And right here, this stuff is ripping. This is perfect, it's sounding great. When I say ripping, I mean crackling from the heat. And just trying to blacken these a little bit. Yeah, see how they're getting browned and whatnot. It's nice, good stuff. Looks good. Then I'm going to add a little splash of the wine. Turn my fan on just so I'm low. Alright. I'm going to speak a little louder, get my fans on. There we go. That's looking good, smelling great. Definitely.
That does smell good.
That smells great. Let that do its thing for a little bit. Just a light little splash of wine just to get some flavor going, you know, and you know, some color. And also too, the wine helps from not burning. Whenever you see something burning in a pan, if you need, throw some wine in there if it goes with the meal you're making. But wine prevents that from burning. A lot of oil-based foods too. Add some wine. Let that do its thing there for a second. I'm going to check these veggies real quick. Coming right here. Alright. Veggies looking good, nice and soft. You see how soft this is? By just pushing it up against the pan. Flimsy. This is good stuff. Yep, that's good. That's where we want it. Alright. Now I'm going to take these, throw them in here with the chicken. So you get everything out. There's going to be that leftover wine residue in here. Done with that. Let that do its thing right here. And since there's a more abundance of wine than sriracha, we're going to do another dash. We'll always try to play it safe when you're cooking. Don't just dump all that you think is necessary. I mean, if you know what you're doing, do what you got to do, but always start off with just a little bit. If you never, like I said, I've never had this before, but I do understand seasoning, so it's a fundamental that helps you through all arts of cooking, whatever dish you want. And if you guys don't know how to correctly toss a pan, please make sure your children and your loved ones are not next to you. If you're practicing this at home, it might cause dinner to go south. But do that, and I've been doing this for a while, and trust me, I've spilled food on my ankles, my toes, the floor, you name it. And but when you're in the heat and you're going and you're cooking for hundreds of people, we learn not to care about burns anymore. So usually a lot of chefs have messed up hands or whatever's near the stoves. So keep that in mind while you're doing this. So you see this right here becoming a really nice kind of sauté dish going on here, mixture of all these things, and looks good, looks good. I smell the sriracha. Now I'm not sure, by the looks of it, I can't really see the sriracha, but it smells really good. I might add actually a little more, I'm gonna say I'm gonna add a little more. Like I said, just be careful with these sauces. Anything spicy, stuff like that, be careful. Alright, I'm gonna let that do its thing for a little bit. Alrighty, here we go. Let's take a look at this, guys, real quick. That looks great. Let me grab these tongs right here. That looks great. Smells good. Always check, if your chicken's done. I promise you this is done. I mean, I don't even have to check it. I mean, I already know it's a very small chicken. When it comes to thicker breast and whatnot, it's a different story. But yeah, this looks really good. This looks really good. Oopsie. Discard that. Alright. This looks really good. Right here, I have a pan with a little bit of butter in it. For when I do my wrap, I'm going to seal the wrap because, if you do a wrap, it's just going to bust right open. Depending on the size and whatnot. We're right now using smaller wraps, so they're not going to really work with you as much. But here we go. This is for the wraps, and over here we got the wraps that I'm using. Small wrap, and all right. Here we go. Since these are small wraps, I'm not going to use the biggest piece of chicken, spread it out. Boom. You can have multiple of these. It's perfect. Alright, some veggies on there. Pepper. Alright, looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. Alright, give it a drizzle real quick. Nothing too much, too crazy. Alright, I'll flip that. Boom, boom, boom. Right here. Almost looks like an egg roll, but it's not. Boom, nice little roll like that. Roll it, pinch it, bring it over here to this butter pan. And whenever you do this, you see this lip right here popping out? Whenever you do this, just try to get that lip to be on the very bottom. If you toast it like this, this lip is gonna stay like this, and it's gonna fall apart probably when you cut it. So get that right there and lay it and roll it on there. And then I'll just take this bad boy, set that on there. Perfect. You don't want to burn the butter in your pan, too, you know, because you're gonna do multiple of these, and so when you get to the last one, you don't want it to be black. So do that. It is looking like this could be flipped, y'all. Boom. Look at that. That's a nice little wrap right there. Let the other side do the same thing, and then we'll cut it open and taste test. Alright, so I flipped it. That's how it looks. Looking good. Other side's looking good. Come over. I'm going to show you this side real quick. Boom. Flip it right here. We're going to get to cutting it right now. And due to the whole piece of chicken in there, if you have a really not so good knife, you're going to want to probably just cut it down the middle. If you have a nice little sharp knife, go ahead at an angle. For this one, I'm just going to go down the middle with it. You know, this isn't the best knife, like I already said. Boom. Get that in there. And you see that. And now for taste testing and whatnot. Let's see what's going on. We'll try that right there. All right, look at that. That looks delicious. Nice. All right, here's the taste test. I'm just gonna take a huge bite. I don't even care.
Oh my god. It's good? Good.
This is my wife right here. This is Sarah.
Hi guys.
We got a little baby right there. Little bun in the oven.
Alright.
And she's taste testing it. Alright.
That's good.
Yeah? Good. Awesome. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Thanks for watching and tuning in to Food Films Network. This is Jose Barrero, and hope you like the video. Like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to be doing a lot of coverage all in the kitchen and cooking and all that good stuff. So, thank you. Bye.